the box right there.
Ooh, Susie just sat on the box. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
That had to hurt. I didn't even see that box. Obviously, Susie didn't see it either.
Well, it was over here, but yeah.
So yeah, this is our week. I guess, we're doing it early again because we're going camping at Wampatuck State Campground. Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, and we're leaving on Monday, coming back on the holiday. But that's why we're doing it tonight. And last weekend we had our first camping trip.
We did good.
It was awesome. We did awesome. The rig worked perfect. We had a wonderful bunch of relaxation. It was a really nice place.
Didn't forget anything. Well,
Nope.
I forgot one thing, the towel I used to wipe my glasses, but other than that,
Yeah, right.
I found a towel to wipe my glasses with, but that was the only thing I forgot, so that always impresses me when I don't forget something.
The only thing that sucked really is how fast it goes by.
Goes by,
You think, boom. You think you get all this time and then you don't. I suppose the next 3 days will go by the same way.
Right.
We just got to get through work tomorrow and we're on another adventure. We're looking at it like mounting the mother ship and heading down the road because this feels like you're on a ship. And so we're looking at each time we leave, we're looking at it as an adventure. We got to bring the ship home in one piece, and I don't want to smash it up, and hopefully it all works good and stuff. Yeah, it was a pretty crazy work week for me, but I'm working my way through it. I did some work on the rig. I fixed the seals. The seals were shrunken in a couple of the corners, so I sliced them straight with a razor blade and tucked them back, up top where the rain can't get to it, in other words, and then tucked it all back, and all went in pretty nice. And then of course you end up with a gap because they shrunk, and so I got this super expensive silicone, and put it in there. I think that the windows will last. I did both rear windows on the right and left side, and the far rear window behind the headboard of the bed, and they seem to come out pretty good. I feel good about them. We're going to leave them like that for the winter, but we decided we're going to put new seals in next spring because a lot of people's issues with RVs happen because of the windows
Rain.
leaking.
Water damage.
Yeah. So I also put a couple more planks on the side of the rig because there was a little more lamination coming up, and I just wanted to stop it. Everything worked good. There was just one more little place, so I had to put a plank in front of it to keep it from walking that way. Put a little plank in front of it to keep it walking back towards the window, and everything seems good. So we were supposed to get our yard leveled, right? But
Yeah, that didn't work. He had some sort of work issue that he had to deal with. So, and then his grandson plays football. It was his first football game, which of course you can't miss that. So, maybe this weekend.
yeah, maybe.
He didn't call, but maybe this weekend.
Yeah, we came home and kind of expected to have a flat
We're
area.
hoping.
Hoping anyways. When we got here, we didn't, and we had a little bit of an issue getting it level again. I don't
Took
know.
us 4 times.
Took us 4 times to get it level.
That's
I
the
don't
most
get it.
yet, right?
Yeah, it was because we didn't leave any of the planks where we should.
Right.
Or
We moved
anything
everything, so it
we
would be
moved
ready.
everything because they were supposed to come, and we
Right.
wanted everything out of the way. But this time we can leave the back wheels because it's not going to bother where they're working anyways. They're going to be working way up like many feet in front of that. So as long as I can line our back wheels up, we'll be much better off. Yeah, took 4 different tries, and
I think it was just one of those things. In the back wheel, the dual wheels will go back up easily, but the front wheel will not go up.
well, yeah, but we got the secret though. We have to kind of ramp it. Like instead of just trying to go right up on a board, I put something a little smaller and then something a little bit bigger, and then we got up onto the board, and that seemed to work. But at least if you got the boards there, you can start lining your tires up properly. I mean, we weren't even in the right place. We ended up starting over, and then I backed up to where we really wanted to be, because we really didn't know where we wanted to be, because I didn't mark it, because I didn't leave anything, because I didn't think we would have to, So it made it a little bit of an issue, and we didn't fight or argue or anything, right?
No,
we
didn't.
hear all these hobbits, except she was saying, "You're gonna hit the fence! You're gonna hit the fence!" And I'm
And
like,
you were gonna hit the
I'm
fence.
like, I'm not gonna hit the fence.
Yes,
Sue.
you were.
I can see it. No, I wasn't, and I didn't, and I understand why she thought that, and I did. I could see it happening, so I pulled out, got my rig down another foot or two, and then I, got it in. I do have a backup camera, and I just haven't really had time to really check it out. I got to find a hot wire in the front and a hot wire in the back, and I got to mount it and blah blah blah. So it's going to take a couple hours, 3 hours. I just really haven't had time between getting ready for camping and working on the rig and working
Life.
life and working my regular job and editing videos and filming and blah
Not
blah
enough
blah.
time in the day.
Yeah, there's not enough time, so
They say the older you get, the faster time goes, and boy, is that ever true.
it does seem true, doesn't it?
Jeez, I mean, it's hard to believe it's Friday already.
It's
Well,
hard-
tomorrow, today's Thursday. I can't even tell what day it is.
I mean, it's hard to believe we're going camping again.
I know.
We've already been through 4 days of misery at work. Not misery, I shouldn't say that. But,
So
yeah.
today I went shopping because I normally shop on Saturdays, but can't shop on Saturday if we're camping. So I went shopping this morning trying to, I go at 6 a.m. trying to get there and get it done. And I get home and the meat I bought to cook for this weekend isn't there. I'm like, what the heck? And I checked the bags 3 times and I checked my trunk 3 times and I'm like, what the heck? And so I went and I called the store and of course they're like, oh no, we don't have it. So I'm like, so the girl's like, oh, we'll just bring your receipt back. And I'm like, okay. So as I look for my, plus now I gotta search for my receipt, which I either put in my pocketbook or I throw in the bag. Well, it wasn't in my pocketbook, so I threw it in the bag. I found it in the bag. So I started looking at it and I realized I had forgotten because I was so busy trying to hurry. I had bought sandwich meat and I had bought bacon and I had bought some steak and some pork and I'm like, it was all gone. None of it was there. I'm like,
And Merton wants pork.
so it was like, oh my God. So I went back and went to the lady that that cashed me out and I asked her, she goes, oh no, she goes, I didn't see nothing. I'm like, okay. She goes, just go to the, go get what you want and then go to the courtesy booth. So I went, I had to shop again. I had to stand in line again for the deli and got all my stuff and went to the courtesy desk and they kind of acted like I was being a thief, which I didn't like that too much because, I mean, I would never have gone to pull a scam. I mean, like, this was like very inconvenient to have to run all the way back up there and then deal with the traffic and deal with the, now the packed store.
And trying to get to work.
And trying to get my day going and I don't have time to be running back up there and re-shopping again. Like, really? You think I'm trying to scam you? No. I found it very inconvenient and very annoying that I had to go do it again. And so a lady took the receipt and there was a boy there and he said, oh, well, she's going to look at the cameras to see exactly what happened. So she walked out and she came back with this like really snotty look on her face and said, oh, it's not working. But no one said, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, so sorry you were inconvenienced. So sorry this happened. They just threw the meat in the bag and gave it to me. And I was like, okay.
Unfortunately, bad apples spoil it for us all.
I know, but still.
Because they've probably seen so many scams.
I know.
Who knows? And it's nothing personal, but it sucks. It's like that everywhere. We all us honest people, we have to jump through hoops because there's a few bad apples, and it's kind of like police officers. If they see nothing but the bad in people, after a while, they just think everybody's bad, And so it doesn't make it right though. But it sucks. I mean, Susie normally shops on the weekend, but when we're camping, she has to shop during the week. Before she starts her day and stuff, so it makes it tough. She doesn't want to go back twice.
Right, go back twice. Plus, that shopping is one of the things. Not that it made my knees hurt, but it's one thing that is tougher on my knees. So not doing it twice is not a good thing. So, and then to get kind of that attitude like I was kind of ripping him off. Like, really? I said to the boy, I said, I'd rather have this food at home where it belonged and not have to be doing this. This is really inconvenient and really don't want to be doing it again, to be honest with you. And he didn't, he just,
Did you tell him that Merton wants pork? And bacon.
Like really,
Yeah. No, it's just crazy.
One of those kind of days.
And so like the week kind of flew by. Today yesterday I wasn't going to do much. I ended up doing this and that and the other, and I really didn't. I haven't had a down day. I just did this or that and the other, all around the RV, of course. And then last week we had a mattress failure, and so this week we had 2 mattress failures really, because Susie's mattress was too small, so she was having a hard time getting in and out, and Sweepy had a hole on one side that she was going to fall into in the middle of the night, and she slept comfortable, but she needed a full-size bed. She needed a queen. She had a full. So it was like not quite filling up the whole, cavity. Mine failed. And so I ended up sleeping on the couch, which is fine. But then today when I go home, yesterday we got her new mattress, and then today we got my mattress. So I was going to take today off too, and I'm like, I got to go down and do that because we either got to do it tomorrow before we leave, or when we get to the campground. And we get to the campground where we just want to chill. By the time we get there and we're hooked up, we just want to kind of chill out. Last thing we're going to do is blow up mattresses. So I came down here and I stripped her bed, took her mattress down, folded it up, put it in the bag it came in, and it's in storage in the back. So if one of us has a failure on the road, one of our air mattresses has a failure on the road, we each have at least something to, sleep on. So I blew her mattress up, which fits really nice, except, you don't have a whole lot of room.
Yeah, what's the deal with that, guys?
Yeah, you don't have a whole lot of room at the end.
No room at all. Like, I can't even fit through.
Fits-
He can fit through because he's skinnier.
It fits perfect on otherwise.
But not the
sticks
end.
out about that much, and you only got about that much room between the bathroom wall and the end of the bed anyways. So, yeah, I mean, my skinny legs can kind of fit through. Susie's going to have a hard time, but I told her I'll get anything she wants on that side. She can get in on the other side. It's a little
Really?
tight, but she can. So
What's up with that? So what are like
RV beds are the same
RV
size.
beds are not they're not standard, obviously.
I guess. So then I made her bed back up, and then I got my mattress out and blew that up, and that's when we're not sleeping. That's on top of her bed. So all she has to do is make my bed when it's time to go to bed tomorrow night. So we got that all done. And then I sat for about 15 minutes. So so now I got to go cook bacon. After we get done with this, I'm gonna edit this, and we're gonna put it up, and I'm gonna go cook some bacon for bacon and eggs. We like bacon and egg sandwiches in the morning on the weekends. So we're gonna have bacon and egg sandwiches. So I'm gonna cook the bacon ahead of time. We just kind of warm it up in the frying pan. It tastes awesome. We fry some eggs, and it tastes awesome.
Really holds you over.
Merton's gonna have pork, and we're gonna have steak and cheese sandwiches one night, and hamburgers. So we're all set. We got all the food we need. We got all the beds we need. I did some repairing on the RV. The mothership's ready to crank up and go.
A little bit of loading tomorrow morning, early. I'll be out here loading.
Finicky Franny.
Or
Yeah.
tonight, whichever. I gotta load some clothes and figure out the last minute things that we need to load.
The best part about this though is like when we normally make trips in the car, we got to bring the whole world in the car. Here, half the world's already in here.
Right.
So half the battle's done.
Right.
And the best thing we bought out of all the stuff we bought for this thing, believe it or not, is this rugged little wagon. We only paid $129 for it, but it's rugged and it can hold 300 pounds. And it's quite a ways from an uphill
Uphill. Oh, geez. It is uphill.
from the RV to the door of our house. And that means a steep hill too. And when we got back from the camper trip last week, I made 3 trips with the wagon, which would have been 12, maybe more trips, with your arms full trying to get through the doors and everything. So the best thing we bought is that crazy little wagon. It makes loading and unloading so much more easier. Right. And I think once we get a routine and we get more and more stuff in the RV, all it'll be is food, right, sweet pea stuff, and a couple of bathroom things, which is all it is tomorrow, really, if you think about it.
Yeah, no, it's not bad.
And I guess it shouldn't be too bad.
I gotta pick up some extra stuff here or there, for the bathroom stuff that I haven't already gotten, but yeah. And, sweet peas food has to be loaded usually every week, and then whatever extra food stuff.
Right.
But yeah, some clothes.
Right. So.
I certainly don't have enough clothes to leave some in the camper.
Susie has enough clothes for 100 women.
No, sir. That would be an exaggeration.
Wow. You have enough for 20 women?
No, that's an exaggeration. Maybe 6.
Okay, she's got a lot of clothes. Merton's not a clothes guy. I just want pocket T-shirts and Dickies. Period.
And yours are already still loaded because I didn't unload them.
Yeah, my
good Dickie. He wears work. He has work Dickies and good Dickies. So
right.
His work Dickie, his good Dickies just stayed in the car in the camper.
That's all I wear is Dickies and plaid shirts and pocket T-shirts.
So
pretty much the same thing I wore in high school, except in high school I wore dungarees.
Right.
But when I worked at the same place for 40 years, I guess, 41 years, whatever. And I worked for the same guy, and then a new boss came in, and he wanted everybody to wear uniforms. I said, Merton's not wearing uniforms. Merton's wearing Dickies, pocket T-shirts, and plaid shirts in the winter. And he said, okay, because I mean, no, I'm not wearing a uniform. I'm not doing it. I've been dressing this way all my life just because I get a new boss. I'm not changing.
Plus, khaki pants wouldn't be too good with grease.
No.
I mean, that would be stupid.
No,
You wouldn't look very
with
neat.
khaki pants. Really,
Even khaki pants on the golf course.
try
is
being a
stupid.
mechanic with khaki pants, though.
Yeah.
It's not good.
But even on the golf course, I mean, kneeling down on the green grass,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
the bright green grass, gonna
Yeah,
have
causes-
grass stains all over everything.
yeah, it causes stains,
Of course.
no doubt.
Johnny's always digging holes or something. That's, you know, not pretty, I'm sure, either.
No.
So,
So anyways, we're going to be putting up a movie tomorrow. You know, tonight when I get done editing this, I'm going to put that up. On Friday morning, we're going to put up a movie and
the usual movie.
the usual video, and then we normally have a live on Sunday nights at 5:30, but that's not going to happen this week because I checked it, and Walpatuck State Park has no cell phone, no Wi-Fi, so we're basically away from YouTube, away from social media, away from everything for the weekend. But we are planning a live on Monday afternoon at 4:00.
4.
And we'll see you all then, and I'm sure we'll have plenty to talk about from the weekend at that point. So anyways, we're going to call it this is our week episode right here, and we got to go get busy and get a couple more things done for our adventure. I thank you all for watching. If you liked what you see here, hit subscribe, and on the right hand side of subscribe, click on the little bell and click on all notifications, and whenever we put up another video, you'll get a little, warning.
A warning. Warning, here they come.
Yeah. And give us a like, and send us a comment. We'd love to hear from all of you. Just let us know what you think, and we try to get back to everybody that comments if possible. And we will see you Monday at 4:00.
Bye, guys. Have
Bye,
a great
guys.
week. Take care. Weekend, I should say.